But now that that's out of the window, it's a clown fiesta, mate. Anything could happen. Guild could take it.
Well, Guild with the opportunity to eliminate Top Blokes from the tournament. Let's get into it. It's game 1, lower round 1. Guild versus Top Blokes. Take it away, lads.
I love that camera angle. How sick are they when like you walk onto the pitch? It looks awesome.
That's why they pay 30 the big bucks. Or they don't. Not too sure. But I'm just pumped to be here with you, Stumpy, and that's the main thing. Me and you hanging out. And those pumped as well for us to be casting him.
Mate, I'm not even going to talk about this goal. This is the first time, CJ, that me and you have ever worked together after knowing each other for years.
Get some pogs in chat, because me and Stumpy, you know, we've been best friends for about 11 years now.
Something like that.
And, you know, to be finally just, you know, talking about some Rocket League with you, it's an honour.
It's a dream, and I'm very, very happy to be here. CJ, you've been killing it over in OCE. It's nice to have you talking about the European side of things as well, even if it is currently 4 AM your time. But to quickly look back at Tho's goal, that was a great start for Guild. I said that I think that they are one of the better teams in this tournament. I think they are a straight upgrade having DEEVO on that squad. Would you agree with me?
I agree. I think Gregan's the linchpin as well. I mean, obviously he's been there for a while now, but you know, he was at the last Rocket League Summit, and I think you need that experience going into the you know, the second tournament. So with DEEVO on that roster now, they're looking strong. They're feeling good, and you know, when you see all these other upsets coming out, you know, obviously BDS being eliminated in stunning fashion, that just has to fill you with confidence that anyone can really beat anyone in this tournament.
That is genuinely straight up upset of the century. There's no other result that would have been as big. Seeing as also they went 0-4 versus Dignitas, which is stupid. And then Dignitas get best of 7 reverse swept. They're just a record-breaking team today.
Look, I'm not sure what they're doing, but they're really making it entertaining. I think they know that, you know, the Rocket League Summer 2, you know, beyond the summer team, it's meant to be an entertaining tournament, and they have probably taken it a little bit too far. So, yeah, not too sure about those guys.
I mean, Panda made me chop part of my thumb off for a bit, so I don't know what's going on anymore.
Look, you know, oh, goodness, great shot there from DEEVO in the meantime. Let's guess it, 126. Oh my God, there's no way.
What?
There is no way.
No, right.
There is no way. There is no way, ladies and gentlemen. I do that every time, you know, we're screaming and we hit a big shot. You try and guess the speed, and I can't believe I've hit that first time live on stream.
I don't know it in kilometers per hour. I'm a miles per hour kind of guy. I don't know what that is. So like the fast shots in miles per hour is like 85 or so. That's like the speedy range. But I won't be able to normally take part in that unless I say a number and then we get someone to fact check it for me in kilometers per hour.
I don't think you're giving me enough credit here that I've just got.
Sorry, you nailed it, mate. I just complained about myself instead.
That's like a 1 in 30 shot, really, in terms of the range that could have been in. So,
you've made it sound less impressive.
I'm going to win the Crew Battles Grand Final now. I'm just feeling it.
You're going to call every single speed of every goal as well. Your eyes are going to roll back into your head. You'll see the Matrix. You're going to embarrass Cool Cole. It's going to be a hell of a day.
I'm looking forward to it. But Guild are also looking forward to a Stumpy. What a great start here. 2 goals up, half the game left, and just going the way we really thought it would after the first series.
I mean, Top Blokes have had an amazing record versus Guild as well. They're currently on a 4-win streak versus them. Most recently, though, it was in the Winter Grid playoffs, and it went to Game 7. Otherwise, it's been Sweep Town Central. So, Guild are starting to bring their way back up, but Top Blokes, are they as on top as they have been in previous competitions? I think so. I know Colt disagrees with me on that, but Guild are a different team now.
Yeah, I talked about it with Yummy yesterday. You know, Top Blokes, they won the last grid, they won the last winter regional number 2. You have to give them credit, and you have to really take them seriously in this region. I mean, even with BDS going down now, like, this is their chance to really stand themselves right up the top of EU. And I mean, you know, beating Guild is that first step.
I was also looking, in terms of talking about the top in Europe, I was looking at Reddit. I like browsing it in between series that I'm working. And somebody genuinely put on there, they said, can we even say that BDS is top 4 anymore? And I wanted to tear my face off. How is anybody that reactionary? Yes, BDS are still number 1 in Europe. Top Blokes are up there. They're still number 2, I reckon. It's getting closer. Vitality, I don't know where they're at. But Guild, they're definitely making a case for themselves to be in the top 6, I would say. But top 6, I swear I say that about most teams in this competition nowadays.
I love that. No, Reddit is the most reactionary thing ever. I feel like if I miss one ball, all of a sudden it's like, does CJ have thumbs anymore? And when is he going into the retirement home? So big ups to Reddit. Shout out to you guys.
I love it. I love the Reddit.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant. People just chuck opinions out there with no recourse. Like, you may as well. See what happens. Something will stick one day.
It's an absolute free-for-all, and that's what I love. But this could be an open net. There it is. Archie does put it away. And there's a chance, Stumpy. There's such a chance here. 22 seconds left. Anything is possible.
What a steal that is, too. Look at that. Off the goal line.
That's goal secured. Goal secured in chat, ladies and gentlemen. I would have done the exact same thing. Anything for some points. Octane GG, we're looking at you.
You have to. You got to pump them. Yeah, the final 20 seconds needs Top Blokes to get 1 goal, otherwise Guild take the first game. I'd say Guild definitely had the higher chances here, but Archie going for 1. Couldn't quite secure the third, as Nod isn't going to clear it down that right wing. Any goal going to be coming out from a long clean? No, Flame takes it light to the side and gets himself locked in a Rule 2 while he's at it. Ball will drop, Guild take game 1.
What a smart play there as well, just to lock yourself into a Rule 1 in the last 5 seconds, because you really just, you're eliminating just another factor there on the offense from Top Blokes. And I mean, that's what you need, and that's
definitely
that different level that he's coming at. Most people would just go back to net. Let's just chill out. But to really think of, what, I'm just going to take a player out of the game. I'm going to lock him out. And he'll respect it because, we're all about respect here in Rocket League. We're all about respecting Rule 1s. I know Johnny Boy's absolutely not about it, the Rule 1 respect. But if you break that Rule 1, I know I can see Johnny smiling here right now. If you break that Rule 1, you better expect some heat coming at you on Reddit, on Twitter, on all the socials.
That's the thing. If you break Rule 1 and let the ball drop at 0 seconds, that's one thing. But to break a Rule 2, that's another matter entirely. Getting out of that headlock is something that a lot of people wouldn't necessarily respect. I think in a competitive environment, if I'm in that situation, you bet your bottom dollar that I'm breaking it. I am not staying in some silly Rule 2. There's no way. If I'm in ranked, though, I'm staying in there till a goal is scored. No problem.
Look, I can probably agree with you. If the situation does call for it, I feel like I would be prepared to cop the Reddit heat for breaking it. However, in ranked, I recall numerous situations where myself and Yummy Cheese Man have been on the same team and caught ourselves in our own Rule 1. Good luck to our third player.
Yeah, me and Cole have done that. And we'll sit back and we'll just giggle. Like if we're on comms with Gregan, we'll just sit at the back and giggle. He's just like, oh no. Oh, they're locked in. And he'll inevitably concede. And we're like, we have to do it. You have to do it. One of my favourite moments of getting into a headlock is, I think it was Arsenal or Atomic, somebody beginning with an A. They got into it and they broke it about 5 seconds in and then saved a goal. And everybody on Reddit hated them. And I was so in love with that play.
Honestly, it is sometimes nice being the villain, and Casio right now showing up for Top Blokes. That was
tried.
So
I don't know what speeds are, CJ.
Don't even bother. Do not even bother guessing again. I'll be taking a proceeding trim here on the score speed guessing department.
Okay, well, I need to try and figure out kilometers per hour in my head. That looks quicker than the 126 from before. So I'm a little bit annoyed.
No. 149 is an absolute... It's tough to get up there. You're not getting up to 149 easily.
Okay. Doesn't Johnny hold the world record for the fastest shot in Rocket League? He does. Thumbs up. I remember seeing a thumbnail. I didn't click the video, but I saw a thumbnail of like his car sitting on a hockey puck, and they like pinched it like really quickly. That's all I remember. With
some mutators as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Johnny also does hold the world record for the lowest score ever in tetherball. So, there's good and bad. There's positives and negatives to having world records, I think. But though it does get the equaliser there for Guild early on, and they're looking good. They're looking good, Stumpy. I'm liking what I'm seeing here from this Guild roster.
What I'm liking is that when a shot comes in or any pass, they're not trying to be too clever. They're not going to try and go for a redirect and get the wonder goal. DEEVO there just piled on and just went for some bumps and just tried to get players out of the way. Even if you don't get the bump, you're going to disrupt in one way or another. And it's something that I will always respect seeing a player go for. But the double miss leads Flame to just have a bar down ski and a save off the line from Tho as well.
Yeah, I think Tho just, said whatever happens, happens here. And unfortunately, the ball hit straight into him. But what an absolute bang. And that is the most frustrating thing ever, Stumpy. You hit that ball so well off that crossbar that it is impossible for anyone to follow it up and score.
Yeah, it's so infuriating. But Archie has one and not the second. Double taps at the moment seem to be much harder for some players to be actually scoring. So I hope that's not going to be a continual thing, because double taps, they are lovely to see, but Archie missing one as well. Cassio last game, by the way, had, I think, 80 points. And he's not been involved
80.
in that goal either. 80.
Yeah, look, that starts really getting in your head when you only see, double figures on the score tally. I know Johnny's well aware of that from his ranked gameplay, but...
and tetherball, of course.
Definitely tetherball. That's single figures for him. But it's a nice little goal as well, making the most of the pressure. They had a great opportunity before. We talked about the crossbar hit, and then, to continue that pressure and show a bit of resilience to score there. Impressive to see from Top Blokes, and they're certainly on the rise. Can Guild come back now? We've got 3 minutes left, plenty of time in this game, and plenty of good Rocket League from both sides so far.
Seen a lot more offense from Top Blokes in this game. Cassio in it, I think, a bit more than he was in the first one, trying to get a past Central. Flame even going for the pre-jump on it, learning from Jorius after he was pre-jumping every single pass he was receiving from Panda earlier on. A double miss again, though, from Top Blokes, and it just leaves Guild with the possession.
I like the pre-jump. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I didn't quite catch that series, but I really respect Dignitas's pre-jump plays. They have some big ones. That's open, however. Though is going to get the equalising goal. I mean, Top Blokes just leaving their defence wide open here.
Oh, all of the boosts used for DEEVO as well to get that central. Knows that if he beats that final defender, Tho has got a pretty easy goal to secure. As we approach 2 minutes, both these teams now even on goals. Guild taking that first game. And the bump out the way from Cassio, just bodying Tho, getting rid, going for the virtuoso kickoff and just trying to get the demo straight away. And Archie gets the double crossbar.
Oh, there it is again. Your shot is so good that it's bad. He's hit the crossbar, it's going down. Teammate cannot even follow it up. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I love what you say there about DEEVO's speed, because he consistently has some of the highest average speed in Rocket League every time I check the stats. And the moment that he can realise, or harness that a little bit better instead of perhaps, being a little bit more wasteful, I mean, he is going to be back to that Season 3 sort of form that we, we know from him.
The form from about 4 years ago at this point. But man, he'll get there.
In a previous version of Rocket League.
But he'll get there. Oh, what a pinch. DEEVO, mate. Tell you what, that is a Season 3 pinch.
That is a classic Season 3 goal. I mean, nothing but respect for that. Using the opposition as just a catapult there has been enormous. And Guild taking the lead again. They could go up 2-0 in this series if they can lock out this final minute 20. I mean, things are going exactly according to the plan that no one expected.
The plan that DEEVO wrote on the back of a napkin. But it's all going his way. It's all
the
coming up
fortune cookie that he opened.
Yeah, exactly. Another miss. Top Blokes are whipping the ball so frequently, but Guild aren't reading it. And I don't think, in fairness, you can reliably say that anybody at this level will be whipping, so you can't read them. But it's just so annoying. It's what we call, when me and Cole are playing, a champ 3 fake, where somebody should hit the ball. Every single time, they have to. And for some reason, they just miss it and it rolls in front of the net. And you're like, it's infuriating. Because if you just committed to that play, then you would have the goal.
And it's so exciting, though. It really keeps you on your toes. And that's why I purposely whiff 50% of the time. It's a strategy. It's not incompetence. So
well, that's actually...
anyone who's calling me out for that, you can get nodded.
Well, missing 50% of hits is actually above average in OCE as well. Most people miss 80-90% of the hits, so you're actually above ahead of the curve there.
Clearly I'm pioneering a different form of Rocket League for the Oceanic region, so big ups to myself.
Yeah, somebody has to. That was nearly a goal. Archie gets it saved right by Tho, and it can be pounded at the floor. Guild taking the second game, and Top Blokes, maybe EU is turning up on its head, because whilst BDS are out, Top Blokes, they want to catch the exact same train.
I mean, this is all at the end of the day about the Liquipedia ratings. And, you know, with BDS dropping down, this is Guild's opportunity to really climb up that top 10. So another great performance there. It was a back and forth sort of game, Stumpy. But again, we just saw that Guild just coming out on top, being a little bit stronger towards the end of the game. And the thing that really cost Top Blokes, we have to talk about the crossbar hits. What is going on there? I mean, they are firing into that crossbar like, something I haven't seen for a while. And it is not going in. It is not going bar down. It is going bar down, up, up.
It's like when you have a mutator on and it just rockets off like the crossbar on the floor. But you go to try and hit it and you somehow make it through like the fan blades and you just miss it somehow.
It keeps going faster and faster and faster.
And you have no idea why it does it. Yeah.
No, I don't have a problem with that, Stumpy, but as someone of your ability, I'm sure that might happen a couple of times.
So Guild are 2-0 up. Top Blokes are trying to go the same way as BDS, and I absolutely despise that sentence doesn't mean winning everything. Top Blokes, after losing yesterday, looking a little bit flaky, a little bit out of ends, because they haven't seemed to really get too much going, especially seeing as we've seen Archie whiff a couple of hits. Casio having poor performances in both games. I thought he'd done better in that second one. He had. But it still isn't the Casio that we know. He was pretty much MVP of their entire performance across Winter Regional 2. And now it looks like he's been watching CJ streams and learning from them.
I was just waiting for you to just, pop something in there. Thank you so much, Fab. This is what we need to see. We need to see someone just popping downfield for Top Blokes, being a bit more of a nuisance, whether that's at, Flame taking up that role and just trying to get that extra touch to get a little bit more midfield control, because right now, as I'm watching this game, Guild are just looking so comfortable along that back line, and just, you see right there, Nolly's already downfield ready for that hit. They're prepared to push forward and trust their teammates to work the ball up the field, and right now, they're looking strong.
I've got a really important question for you, CJ. Ooh. Oh, DEEVO, that speed again, getting the first goal for Guild. Right, CJ, mate, quick question. Because Guild have obviously got a fantastic team decal in the game, how do you feel about a Dominus being used on Guild that doesn't have the Guild decal on it, and instead they're using the Supersonic Legend decal?
Well, the Guild decal's just like the letter G. I don't even know about their logo, if I'm going to be honest. I think they need to step up their game. I'm happy to design one for them if they pay me royalties. But
interesting.
I like a black decal. I think it looks really clean on a lot of cars. So I would still personally rock it, but it also looks like it was made in Microsoft Paint.
Who's? I wasn't meant to lead into insult. Who's your favourite decal? Let's get positive. Who's your favourite decal?
Love BDS. Love endpoints as well. Yeah. I think that's really clean. The blue with the white on the back looks really clean.
And the gradient looks lovely.
Yeah, really nice and shiny. I'm a fan of that. Not really a fan of Oxygens. And not really a fan of Alpines. I don't know. I feel like we're calling out Orgs. We've got to get a hate mail with us.
Well, the thing is, your Org has the best decal in game, right?
There it is.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
It's just relentless. Shout out to OCE. We'll get there one day.
Has to be. Woo. Has to be. We'll get there. Top 10 one day, mate. I back you. There's still been that one goal from DEEVO early on that's been giving Guild this lead. And right, we don't see a sweep, because a sweep versus Top Bloke shouldn't happen. Not after BDS have already gone out. They're our last hope for EU to stay normal.
Please. But at the same time, you know what? Let's let it happen. Let's flip it on its head. No, let's flip it on its head. Let's do it. I'm ready for it. I've been already, I've been let down by BDS in some sense. Really, honestly, ever since this Space Station BDS drama started, which is absolutely Johnny Bo's fault. Don't point at Reddles. Johnny's trying to start this cross-region sort of, back and forth stuff. And both teams have just not shown up ever since that. They've been so focused on being the best in the world that they forgot to be the best in their own region.
I mean, it was so funny that just came back pretty much immediately and just bit Rettles. When he owned it. Yep. That's the thing. He completely owned it. I was like, yeah, I tweeted too early, really, didn't I? And it's like, you did, but I love that you did tweet anyway. I mean,
Yeah,
we need
he's
to have
great.
an unofficial world champion for 2020. So hoping that somebody can do it. And DEEVO, he's putting in an absolute shift on Guild right now.
So if Guild win the unofficial world championship, is DEEVO the double, the 2-time world champ?
It's season 3, baby. He's back.
I'm back, baby.
He's back, mate. Honestly, DEEVO's look fantastic in this series. I've not seen much from Top Blokes at all. I've been trying to keep an eye on any of them, see if there's any magic that we're seeing just being shut out by Guild. Is it Guild doing a good job of shutting them down, or is it Top Blokes just not being able to create that spark? And I do truly believe that Top Blokes just really aren't giving much.
Yeah, I mean, as we saw last game, they had a couple of chances off the crossbar that did go astray. But right now, Guild are looking really strong. I mean, I'd say it's a bit of, a bit of column A, a bit of column B. I think Guild are really showing up right now. I mean, look at those confidence. You just hit it to himself off the corner and say, mate, where are you going? You are so far in the wrong positioning net. I'm just going to put that underneath you because your pants are being pulled down, Archie, on the front post.
That's such a clever shot as well. He baits Flame into the corner for going up the wall, ends up having it bounce central again. And as you said, Archie is then forced to go up the wall because I think it was the other defender, it was Cassie on the other side, had to then try and go to the net, but he was the opposite side. So he just outplayed every single one of Top Blokes' defense. And with less than 1 minute left, Guild are going to be 3-0 up in the series.
We are facing,
Go on.
Stumpy, a
Go on,
guaranteed sweep in some sense or form or fashion.
Not true. Wait,
No,
are we?
we're not.
No, we're not, because it could just be like 4-2. What would
It
you
could
say?
just be
I
4-1,
believed you
4-2.
for like half a second, and then I thought...
Didn't you just get excited though? You really
I
felt something.
did.
There was the energy started just rushing through your body, and it was like, this is exciting. And then you realize that is just completely not
It's just
true.
wrong.
And we
Yeah,
should just
really
move on.
wrong. Yeah, no, fair
Yeah.
enough. I mean, I respect you trying to bait me in for it. I mean, I was thinking, even in the best of 3, you can't get a guaranteed sweep because it could just be a 3-1. But I was excited regardless.
So if it's a best of 3, then we're on, aren't we?
It needs to be a best of 1. The best of 1 is a guaranteed sweep one way or another. But Top Blokes,
Isn't it
mate,
best of
they bring
3
it back.
after the first game?
A
It's
guaranteed
either a reverse
sweep.
sweep or a sweep.
No, it isn't, because it could then be... right, so say it was a best of 3. Guild win game 1, Top Blokes then win game 2, 3, 4. That's not a sweep or a reverse sweep.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
No, they can
a
win,
best of
yeah.
1, though,
Alright.
can be a sweep either way. Oh, no. Top Blokes have
And
actually
we've
brought it back.
manifested a comeback here just ourselves right now. We're talking about sweeps, and Top Blokes are going, nah, not today, friends. Don't even think about it.
Don't you dare. But, mate, Top Blokes have brought it back versus Guild. My God.
Wow.
Oh, wait, hang on. I've just been informed by an admin. I know this is earth-shattering. I don't need that sass. But a best of 3 actually ends when one of the teams wins 2 games. Okay, I misspoke. Sorry, admin.
Yeah, you did say
Jeez.
2, 3, 4. I was just going to leave it, but I'm really glad Ferdy brought it up because he won't let that sort of stuff slide here on the
Yeah,
Rocket League Summit 2.
He's pathetic. He's a little worm of an admin. But, mate, we're in overtime. It's 3-0. This could be Top Blokes bringing it back from a big old hat-trick deficit. Do they manage it?
Oh, look, if Top Blokes... Look, if Guild win this and then go on to lose a series, I'll just forfeit crew battles because that's how confident I am in my boys' Guild.
Okay.
I don't think there'll be a reverse sweep, but this is a huge game, Stumpy. Whoever wins this could just go on to win the series. This is a complete momentum shifter either way. And right now, Nolly, he's taking all of that, going for a little pinch across net. No one's there, but Archie has decided to leave the ball behind and just reverse into the corner.
That was a really awkward stop from Archie, but it doesn't actually end up being a goal, so his team's still fine with that. Sent long by DEEVO, finds Tho on the side. Not much boost, but it still does get central. Look at DEEVO, just so confident that ball would end up central in one way or another. The double demo on Top Blokes opens up the pitch entirely, but DEEVO on low boost can't get the ball too far.
I love that as well, though. DEEVO was hustling back. He was going to be last man for a while, and Tho just helping out his teammate, cutting his rotation short to just get a demo, help out the boys with that one. I was about to say it might not matter there as an absolute bang comes in, but you just see that infield pass there. Archie completely not ready for it, going for the first hit, and that's just where Top Blokes right now are not quite in sync as Guild are just firing shots left, right, and centre onto this net.
It's another chance. That'll drop low, but Cassio can intercept before it becomes dangerous from Nolly's shot. So on the left wing, pinches very far, finds that backboard. Nolly up, misses. Though will receive his own pass. Archie whiffing on the backboard. Archie, mate, what is happening with you today?
Here it is, lovely little pass. This should be a goal. He's missed the shot. There it is. No, it finally does go in. Beautiful setup there, and they nearly botched it, but in the end, what really could Archie do in net? I mean, oh, sorry, that was Cassio. Just stuck. Just completely stuck. It almost gets the save, but it does go in. And Guild right now on the verge of sweeping Top Blokes. We assumed this was going to go this way, just based on the fact that this whole tournament has just been flipped on its head. But a sweep? Unbelievable.
No, CJ.
Not happening. Never mind.
No.
Right, forget about it.
It won't be a sweep. It can't be a sweep. No. Because we've already had BDS leave. They're done. They're old hat. No one cares about them anymore. They're like top 6 or whatever. Endpoint have inexplicably won their group. I literally don't know how. I don't get it. But they beat Top Blokes and Vitality because that's a normal thing for Endpoint to do. Guild are about to sweep Top Blokes, who yesterday lost to Endpoint. Oh, God. Why is everything upside down at Christmas? Nothing's real.
Well, here in Australia, Santa comes through the chimney head first. So, not sure how that's relevant, but
no. But I liked the anecdote. That was nice. I thought like he'd come through the toilet or something if he was like going sort of like from top to bottom.
No, snakes come through the toilet, and it is scary. If you are ever, taking a number 2 and you feel something slimy touch your butt cheek, get out of there. It's probably a tiger snake, and it's probably going to kill you. So
is that real? Do snakes actually come through the toilet?
It happens all the time. When I say all the time, not very often, but it has happened before. So, ladies and gentlemen, just think about that next time you're having your toilet. Next time you go into the toilet. You might be scarred for life. Anyway, we might have a sweep there. That is exciting. Endpoint was on top of the group. That's also exciting. And all these people on Reddit with their little monocles on going, yes, I think the Vitality are going to take the group number B. Well, no, it's not happening, all right? So, let's just sit back, relax. Let's enjoy some Rocket League and throw the predictions out the window.
Easy, mate. I reckon Top Blokes take it. I've got my hat. It's fallen off, but I still have my hat. I think there's a chance. There's a chance that this isn't a direct sweep, all right? I think Top Blokes, they win themselves one. Hashtag hats off. They could take it. How do you genuinely think that this could be a sweep for Guild?
I was about to say, how can you hashtag hats off when your hat's on? But then it just fell off. So, anyway, no, this is... How can it not be a sweep for Guild? If you watch the last 3 matches, Top Blokes, they cannot hit a barn door with a tractor. They wouldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat right now, Stumpy. It is ridiculous. They're just smashing that crossbar.
Give me more
Guild,
analogies.
on the other hand,
keep going. More analogies.
It's like Johnny Boy and a tetherball. It's just not happening. That you might think he's in line with it, and that thing's just going to pull away from it at the last second, and he'll stick to his 6 points a game. So right now, I'm all in for Guild. Let's go, baby. 4-0.
Cassio's on the battle bus. This is not the time to meme, Cassio. You're losing horribly.
That's how confident my guy is. He's saying there's no way that we're going to win this.
Oh, wait, Archie. Confident. Wait, Archie, what's that car even called?
They've fully given up.
What's that car called? Do you remember?
Archie's car.
Aftershock?
That's called the Aftershock, yes.
And then Flame is on it's a flat car, but I can't quite see it. Oh, he's on is that the Mantis?
I think so.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so full meme car team, and they are already doing better. Look at that. Thick old bus. Look at that, Phil.
And look at those doors just fly open. I mean, that just has to be way more aerodynamic at the end of the day. I'm not sure how, Sonic's passed that in the production line, because that's got some extra speed about it for sure.
Surely. I actually used to main the Aftershock.
Yeah,
Like,
of
back
course
in...
you did. You did too. Of course you made the aftershock. What a weird card to main. Oh, an aeroplane.
I used to be an aftershock, man.
You probably used it with like, this will help my aerials. I'm a plane now.
Yeah, I felt more aerodynamic. It was nice. But then no, I've got some absolute banger shadow play clips of me hitting some nasty redirects in 2016. Trust me.
It's like when I used to tune in, when I tuned in back in the day to you guys, and Cole is rocking like the hot shot, and he's like, it turns faster, and I'm like, Cole, you literally look like a forklift. Like, give up. Your car doesn't turn faster. Just use an octane and grow up.
Just grow up, mate. I mean, he still reckons Batmobile's good, so there's not much going on up there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I get worried about him, but, you know, fortunately I get to verse him in crew battles. I'm not sure how this happened. I'm not sure how he made the grand final, but it should be a free dub for me.
Well, it's because his competition was Johnny Boy.
No, that was me. No, he had Yummy, which is worse. So, yeah, although Yummy is adamant that he absolutely carried his team. I was speaking to him about it after the crew battles, and he's like, mate, I top scored. Like, what more can I do? And I was like, you were useless. You know,
I've seen you two play together, and he he looks like an aftershock main. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't just put him on my backpack. It's like I'm squatting like 200 kgs on my back, and I'm just, you know, for reps. And it is tough out there. That's just playing ranked as well. That might even be playing Rumble. Like, he's not helping me in any game mode whatsoever.
But respect, he does his best, and that's why we love him. I presume some people do love him anyway. It's over half time now. Let's not guarantee it. It's over half time now. Top Blokes, they've still got that single goal.
Here we go.
Absolutely rocketed in by the battle bus, but that aftershock, it's the car of the gods, CJ.
Oh, yeah. You're telling me. Everyone who's rocked that car has been a superstar at this game, and, you know, I don't know, Sonics might ban them for hacking. They're that good. Jesus. So, congratulations to you. But Top Blokes, as you said right now, they're looking, you know, they're looking strong. They're looking a little bit faster. I don't know if it's just that, you know, you've got the different cars on, you feel a little bit loose, you know, perhaps the structure goes out a little bit, and you start just speeding up, and that's what they need, because DEEVO's been smacking them all around the pitch lately, you know, in terms of the speed in this series. So, they've turned it around, and look at this battle bus just fly. It's hitting some bangers.
It's hitting some stonkers, mate. The thing is, Rocket League is such a placebo-heavy game. That's all Heavy Carbug is. It's placebo with maybe a little bit of, it's like tiredness added in, like human tiredness. Therefore, you think it's Heavy Carb, but actually you're just a bit knackered, right? Or you're on, like, borderless mode, so you're not actually doing full screen. So there's something wrong there. But it's such a placebo-heavy game that when you do switch car around and suddenly you're memeing about in a battle bus, then you can feel better. You've now no longer got a car to sort of think, okay, I should be good in this car. Because if you're in a battle bus, you shouldn't be good in that. And so if you are, you then get that confidence, because that's all you, baby.
And I even want to go the other way. I think for the other team, when you're staring down the barrel of a Mantis, a battle bus, and an aftershock, I mean, just mentally, it's draining, because you know you should be winning, and you know the other team isn't putting in 100%, but it's actually harder. It's like when you 2v3 or you 3v2, you know, someone drops out of the game, and it's sometimes just harder to score because you don't know what you should be doing, and everything gets thrown out the window. So I think that's what's happening right now for Guild. They don't really know how to score on a battle bus.
It's completely true. And if you can stare down your enemy and honk that horn, then you are doing something right. And this could actually be Top Blokes' first win, which is ridiculous. If they win this, do Top Blokes stay in those cars? Do they continue memeing in the battle bus?
100%, you have to. I mean, this is what it's all about. But anyway, here's a chance. 0 seconds.
No.
DEEVO's sitting under it. Shot comes out. This is going to be still up here for a little bit of time. Stowe still has boost. It gets dropped down. Nully lands on it. Gets it. It's got to still be up. It's got to bounce up as well. There's a shot. Surely it goes middle. No. It can't be kept up. And as you said, Stumpy, Top Blokes do get their first win. And have a look at that post-match screen. That is ridiculous.
That family portrait. Oh my God, that is something to behold. And how do you, as Guild, look at that and think, yeah, the better team won?
Look, I said it was going to be a sweep, you know, coming into that game, and but I didn't expect, you know, I didn't foresee the Battle Bus Aftershock Mantis combo, and that combo has not been used since 1941 when it was first invented by Man Shock Bus. And to see that just getting pulled out, it is disgusting. Especially, you know, when they, I guess, you know, they're looking for that reverse sweep, but it sort of looked like they'd given up. And this should only be used in the most dire of situations. So perhaps that's what it was, because it's a free win. It'll be a free series win. This is a free reverse sweep right now coming up, because the thing is, that combination is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, who called going for those cars? Is that Rams as coach saying, look, guys, I want to see Cassio in a battle bus? And Cassio goes, what? A battle what? And he's like, get him in the battle bus.
The battle what?
Is he Jamaican?
Look,
let's not continue that bit.
Aren't quite there. Yeah.
That's
we'll leave
fine.
it there.
I mean, you've got a silly accent as it is, so like you can't sort of add on to that.
Yeah, I actually really want to be British. I know. Look, everyone's foreign in their own way. All right, just depends who's asking.
You're never foreign if you're English. All right. You just have to point and speak louder at a menu. That's the only difference when you eat in France.
And look, I've heard you try to order, you know, some funny meals when we're in Germany. And look, you are terrible at, you know, just being clear. You know, the waitress, the poor old waitress, you know, who did not speak a lip of English. You just weren't helping her out at all with your terrible British plain accent.
Well, was this in the pizza place that did not smell very good?
No, they were all like, you know,
I can't say what it smelled like, because it's not an eat for everyone thing that it smelled like.
No, that's what I was about to say, but you know, I held myself. Yeah, it smelled great.
Yeah. We're not gonna say the name of the restaurant. Just watch out where you eat pizza in Leipzig. That's all we've got to say.
Anyway, shout out to Manuel's Pizzeria in Leipzig. No, I'm not sure.
Manuel's watching this, just like, okay.
Yeah, look, wasn't the best, but it was good fun, and it's about the people, and that's what this game's all about as well. The people. It's not. Let's just step away from the fact that they're in a Battle Bus Mantis and Aftershock. And focus on the people that are on the pitch, because right now that's what's got to drive the car. You know, Stumpy can use an Aftershock, but it's not going to make him a professional Rocket League player. It's still going to make him a Champ 1 at best. Okay. So right now, we've got Guild, Top Blokes. Guild, they want to lock out this series, and the further this series goes along with these cars, the more embarrassing it gets. So
I know.
You're looking for an early goal here from Guild.
Tell you what, if this goes to another win for Top Blokes, for example, another win for Top Blokes, at any point in this series, do they switch cars back? I don't think they do. I don't think they can, because all of a sudden they're try-harding again and then they lose their magic.
It's more the magic, because I think they're probably still try-harding now after they've realised they're actually playing better. But you can't lose the magic. I'm all about that, and you know, I'm all about the karma. Not the karma, what do you call it? You know, just the bad juju, the bad vibes that might give off by changing. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. Yeah, like the superstition kind of thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Not sure why I couldn't find that word, but it is early in the morning.
It's a big word. What time is it for you right now?
It also isn't. Yeah, 6 a.m. So it's all right, but I haven't had much sleep. But as Michael Scott would say, I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. And if I was changing my car, that'd just ruin everything. So good work to Top Blokes for sticking to it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we do see a goal from Top Blokes come out soon, because I want to see a Game 7 with Le Battle Bus coming out in full force.
It would be a sight to behold, but right now it is an even game, and I feel like the longer it goes on, the more I'm favouring the regular cars and the regular setup of Guild, just based on what we've seen so far this series.
Okay, there's a chance, though, developing for Top Blokes. Archie in the aftershock, of course, whiffs just instantly, just straight up doesn't hit the ball, which is it's quite sort of unfortunate, really. The Le Battle Bus will come in. Can get the demo. Can it go for the second demo? Not quite. Archie gets the waterfall down. Anybody there to secure it? No. From the line, DEEVO is going to pop out. The control from Le Battle Bus is absolutely phenomenal, though, as he continues pushing. That will roll center, and Nolly can clear it away.
Oh, someone find Cassio a teammate. He's doing absolute God's work down here in the offensive half of the Top Blokes, and it's just not quite happening. DEEVO, great read, however, and these battle buses looking great. Gilda is sort of on the back foot, which is interesting. Look at it. He has not put a foot wrong. The aftershock, however, it's not quite working. And the Mantis, I haven't seen it for the last 6 minutes, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Honestly, maybe it's just our inherent bias to Le Battle Boost, but I am seeing that car everywhere on this pitch right now. But it's still 0-0. Like, it's not giving them the goal that they need.
There it is.
Oh!
What a save.
Oh!
Oh! Again.
Go on, one more. Give us the Hattie. No, unfortunately.
Go on, man. No, what a letdown. That was like today, or yesterday, should I say, when I went 10-pin bowling. I got two strikes in a row twice. And, you know, you want to see that turkey come up on the screen. And I just couldn't quite get it. And that's what we saw there. You know, we want to see the triple save. Give us something. But
fair.
it just lets you down every single time.
I'm absolutely amazed in my pandemic brain that you've just said I went 10-pin bowling, because I forgot that's a thing that people are allowed to do in places that aren't the UK.
Yeah, no. In Australia, it's actually... Well, I can't really say this because I think there's been a little bit of another outbreak. But anyway...
A little whoopsie.
You know...
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll move on. But yeah, 10-pin bowling is good fun. And that's an open net in the meantime. And I just got to put that away. The aftershock goes bang. Great demo coming out on the side of Top Blokes there, opening up the defense. The battle bar. I'll leave you to call that one. But Top Blokes, they win another game undefeated in the new setup.
Mate, that's actually Archie's first touch this entire game. Finally, he whiffed 37 hits in a row, and his final first touch gets himself 446 points. That's the goal that he needed. Now, they are actually on the way, and I'm not going to say the, you know, RS. I'm not going RS mode just yet, because it's only two that have been won. Well, no, don't say it. I was clearly avoiding it, CJ.
Oh.
Like, I was clearly avoiding saying RS. And
reverse sweep.
No, yeah. Everyone knows now what I mean by RS. You don't need to say it again. So I'm not going to say RS, but I think that now Top Blokes are in a good position to maybe take us to 7.
Reverse sweep.
All right, again, you've already said that like 3 times. People know now what RS means. Do you think this could be 7?
Exactly. It's out. I don't know why you're still saying RS, because it's completely out there. And look, I'm really concerned because I know Cull's holding me to the fact that I said I won't play the crew battle if Guild don't win this series. And right now, it is concerning because ever since they've witnessed this battle bus just grace the presence of the pitch, they have absolutely gone to water. I've not seen a turnaround like this in a while, and it's all to do with it is all to do with the change of car. 100%. That's all we're putting it down to. Nothing else has happened. It's just the cars have come on the pitch. The confidence that it's provided Top Blokes, you know, when they're, you know, behind the wheel of an aeroplane on a soccer pitch or a football pitch. Shout out to all the Europeans. And just the intimidation factor that it clearly it's rocked Guild big time. It has absolutely rocked them. And they... You know, once you get to game 6, everyone knows it. Everyone knows it's coming. That reverse sweep. Even when you lose the first game, when you go 3-1 up, you know, and they win that first game back, you're thinking, surely not. But now you're thinking, surely.
I'm looking forward to game 7, where we then see 3 brand new cars on Guild. Because surely they have to counter it. They come back and they rock themselves. A Masamune, a Scarab. I think we see Big Man Dave in a Scarab. Oh, what a wow. Okay. And what other weird car is there? Oh, please hit the ball. Jesus. Right. What other weird car is there?
Takumi.
A Takumi.
No, it's a good car. Never mind.
I was also a Takumi main for a little bit, but I think everybody was.
Oh, there we go. I mean, if it does get there, firstly, lovely goal from DEEVO, and finally, Guild find the lead for the first time in 3 games, since the first 3 games, should I say. But look, if you change your car in Game 7, Stumpy, that shows you've been rocked and you're not prepared to take, you know, a legitimate reverse sweep to a battle bus if you change your car, because it sort of shows that maybe you aren't trying. So I think they'll stick to it. But right now, DEEVO is putting this team on his back and almost locks in another goal.
Do you think it's disrespectful if we see Big Man Dave start rocking a Scarab?
100%. Disrespectful to the bus.
To the bus, not even to the other team, just only to Le Battle Boost.
Yeah, team.
Okay, interesting.
The bus.
The bus. Sorry, I won't make you say it in Cassio's perfect accent.
Yeah, you've been smashing it out of the park, so I'm just leaving it to
Thanks,
you.
man. That means a lot coming from you. I appreciate that.
That's been flawless.
Yeah, thanks, man. I mean, people must have thought that every now and then we're cutting to player comms, but no, it's just been me the entire time.
What? Wow, that is insane. Anyway, Nolly had a great shot there, and he's put it wide, and he's going to have to put that one away. Great demo coming out. That'll keep a lot of pressure on the side of Top Blokes, so they are just stuck in defense, and the professional whiff has opened up the net almost, though it does scramble back.
It's actually been a good amount of offense for Gil. Finally, they've started to put the pressure on Top Blokes. Wanting to shut it out here. They don't want to continue down the trend that Vitality have, not Vitality, the Galaxy Racer forced onto Dignitas. Not another reverse sweep, they're hoping. 2 in 1 day would be record breaking, in the best of 7 at least. But with 3 minutes left, it's going to need another answer from Top Blokes to continue the meme fest in Beyond the Summit.
And you just, even that sort of play right there, Archie, just bombing all the way downfield, grabbing that corner boost and being an option, being a passing option for Top Blokes. We didn't see that on the regular cards, so I'm not sure what has happened and why it's coming out. But right now, here's a great opportunity, double saved, and that should be it.
Oh!
Yeah, it is. There it is. Straight over the top. Archie does get the equaliser. Great little sequence of play there, and have a look at that. The double save, own save, into the goal. That is thinking ahead, and I like it.
And Cassio gives his life as well. He gets demolished on the goal line, allows it for Archie's shot to end up finding its way in. Half-time in the game, mate, and they are back drawn even. This is a very turbulent series. I feel like no series in BTS so far have been particularly stable. Even like the 4-0 with Dignitas BDS, that was very much an anomaly, but that was not stable by any means. That was the biggest rocking the boat that we have seen.
Unstable indeed, just like my internet connection. Shout out to Australian internet. Anyway, we're back, and look, 1-1, 2 minutes left. I'm really concerned about Guild right now because they're getting the ball downfield, Stumpy, but they're just not quite following up. Those demos are going to be huge for them though if they can continue that. And right now, Nolly is just purely angry. There's a whiff, that's huge, but though chooses not to follow it up. He wanted to go grab that forward corner boost, but if he had have known that whiff was coming, that would have been an easy free double or backboard read. Not to be, still 1-1.
Final 90 seconds now is going to see either a Game 7 or the most exciting 4-2 in history. Regardless, Cool Cold is going to be a very happy little ginger. Nolly from the backboard finds Cassio, who then goes to the ceiling. Will send it long in the middle, beaten out by Tho. That's on target, saved away by the Aftershock man himself, Archie. It's not sent quite as long as he would like, however, and DEEVO can now get that central. Nolly will receive it first.
There it is.
Ward falls down. Oh, it was a good opportunity. Tho there again, just above the line, a crossbar, finding the MVP medal.
Oh, it's so unfortunate there. We saw in the first, few games, Top Blokes just missing everything, and now you're looking at Guild just not putting it away, and that's a dangerous touch as well. No one might be back. Oh, just Archie tries to get the double touch. The airplane came in there, was clear for takeoff, but didn't quite stick the landing, unfortunately. Look, it's with 30 seconds left, Stumpy. I'm all about Archie on this Aftershock, and this could be a goal right here on the battle bus. Saved out, and Nolly's have an open net straight down the other end. Don't tell me that decides this series.
No. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh, Flame, you've been flummoxed, big man. Oh, that is heartbreaking for him. Nolly can just dribble it down to the other end of the pitch. Under 30 seconds, mate. CJ, Guild have taken the lead. Top Blokes need an answer. Oh, the fake kickoff.
Oh, don't tell me.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. 20 seconds left, however. There's still a chance here, and Archie, he's flying, and you don't want to be any other car in the air, do you? Because you just know. You've got wings. You're going to be able to hover for, at least a few seconds here. But here we go. 8 seconds left, Stumpy. Take it away. Here we go.
Go on. Come on. Chance, Archie to get that central. Doesn't. Flame gets sent high. Double commit on the corner, though. Cassie has to pinch it. Central keeps it very nice and high. But that'll probably just be left. Although, up for DEEVO. DEEVO central. Can Archie get there? He can. Can he keep it up as well? Yes, he can. And he gets the 100 boost. Gets demoed. Casio with a chance. This shot is kept out by Casio. Archie in the air, still to the side wall with less than 10 boosts. He has to get essential. Flame is up. Can he get the double? No, he can't. Guild Esports a 4-2 to finish this series out. And that is an incredible end. The emergency exit in the end found by Top Blokes.
Unbelievable. Look, Top Blokes, full credit to them for changing it up, you know, having a crack with the different cars, and I think we should really see that, you know, see more of it. When your backs are against a wall, look for something. You know, don't just think that you're going to be able to chat with your coach and, you know, change stuff around. You know, don't worry about that. Switch up the cars and hope for some magic. And they almost got it, but Guild did happen to just hold on Stumpy. What a series.
Fantastic series, and we'll be back after the break where we'll be seeing some Le Battle Boost highlights. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello, welcome back to the Rocket League Summit 2. European groups are moving along here. But first of all, we've got to say thank you once again to the awesome sponsors, Duke, GG, and of course, Monster for powering us up here. Guys, you got the series you wanted there, but it wasn't probably what you were expecting. I mean, those car choices, Stumpy, anything, any reason to the madness?
The thing is, there's genuine theory behind switching up and going for Mimi cars. We explored it a bit when we were talking about it, and there is a good idea by... It's a good way to detail, because either you win and you think, oh, I won that off my own merit. I was using a silly car and I still won. That's how good I am. Or you lose and you're like, well, I lost in a battle boost. It doesn't matter. Like, at that point, at that point you were supposed to lose. It's essentially, it's a free game, and they managed to work their way out of a massive funk that Top Blokes were having, and I'm impressed that they managed to do so. But Guild, you got to hand it to them. They ended up pulling it out of the bag.
Yeah, Guild managed to take the W, but I'm sure, CJ, you've been inspired by at least one of those cars. Have you added any of these presets to your tournament play selection here out of the Top Blokes car choices?
Oh, 100%. I mean, as soon as the aftershock came in, I mean, Top Blokes gameplay, it just took off, didn't it? I mean, it completely swung around, and it just flew, you know, from there. So it was phenomenal. You know, it was great to see, and as we said, what a change up, and what a way to just put off the opposition. And Guild were rocked, like, really, for the first, you know, for at least two of those games there. They did not know how to lock out a series against Stumpy.
Le Battle Boost.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, you know, here's the thing about planes is the expensive seats are at the front, right? But actually, I heard it's a lot safer to sit at the back. Stumpy, you know why that is?
No. It's not. Okay, I'll give you your bit. But if the plane, listen to this. My father always says, if the plane splits in half, you'd rather be with the pilot.
Well, that's a big if, CJ. Sorry, he started a sentence with "if the plane splits in half," and you're like, no, that's a really good point, Dad. Like, what?
CJ, you're missing the point though, because you know that never happens. But I mean, if you're in a plane crash, have you ever heard about a plane reversing into a mountain? I don't think so. I think it's pretty obvious the back seats are the safe place to be.
That's a good point.
But anyway, guys, we've got a ton of more action to get through today. These series have been insane, but we got 2 more group matches still to come. When we're back after the break, we're going to be eliminating, we're going to be playing for seeding, not eliminating. Everybody's through to the next day of competition, but we're going to be seeing who finishes off second and third in the groups. Join us after the break to find out who's going to be up.